Assalamu alaikum. How are you, dear students? Today we will discuss another learning outcome of unit number 27, the nuclear atom of O-level physics 5054, under the channel of the Physics Gurus. I am Rizwan Khalil, and before we will discuss next learning outcome, kindly make one correction in lecture number 6 previously uploaded. In that lecture, by mistake, I have written in the statement of learning outcome A over here and Z over there. So kindly make it correct in your notes that Z will be here and A will be there, and in lecture number 6 by mistake what I have written A over here and Z over there. So make correction accordingly in that learning outcomes. In previous unit we have studied that there are three types of radiation: alpha radiation, beta radiation and gamma rays. And we have studied their nature as well, that alpha particles are similar to helium nuclei, beta particles are similar to fast moving electrons, and gamma rays are high frequency electromagnetic waves. Nature of alpha particle was similar to helium nucleus, and we have written that 2 alpha 4 or 2 He4. For beta we have written -1 beta 0 or -1 small e 0, and for gamma it was written 0 gamma and 0. And then we have studied another definition of radioactive decay, the process in which an element emits any type of radiation, alpha, beta or gamma, from nucleus is called as radioactive decay. And always keep one point in your mind, that during this decaying process, whenever a radioactive element emits radiation, then after emitting radiation it is converted into a new element. So what is the key point? Whenever a radioactive element emits the radiation, then after emitting radiation the element is converted into a new element. So let's proceed and we will see that what happens when a radioactive element emits alpha particles, when it emits beta particle, and when it emits gamma rays. So what sort of changes took place when these sort of radiations are being emitted by radioactive element? So let's start from the alpha decay. In alpha decay, this was the original element, and this element is emitting the alpha particle from its nucleus. This is the new element which is being formed after emission of alpha particle from element X. So element X is the original particle, original element which was emitting radiation, and Y is the newly formed element which is formed when radiation was being emitted by the element X. So what is the change over there? You can see the original value was A, and when new element is formed, then its values become A minus 4. So it's mean that atomic mass number is reduced by 4. What does it mean? That atomic mass number is reduced by 4. Original value of proton number was Z, and while its in new element is Z minus 2. What does it mean? That whenever a radioactive element emits alpha particle, then in new element value of nucleon number is reduced by 4, and value of protons number or charge number is reduced by 2. We can write this equation like this as well, because alpha particles were similar to helium nuclei. So Az 2 4, A minus 4 and Z minus 2. Now if we will see that on right side it's 4 plus A minus 4. When we will solve these, then it will be equal to A, and which was the value on the left side. Likewise, if we will add 2 plus Z minus 2, then again it will be equals to Z, which was the value on left side. So we have to balance the equations as well. Let's consider an example over here. X 220 rather first I am going to write the simple equation over here. $220 for helium, it was 4. Now what will be the value of nuclear number over here? What was the rule? Whenever an element emits alpha particle, value of A will be reduced by 4. So 220 minus 4 is equal to 196. Now we will add if 196 and 4. So what is the answer? 200, which was equal to the left side. Sorry, it was 200. So 200, 4, 196, so it will be equals to 200. We will consider the value of Z. Suppose it's 100. It was 2. Then what will be the value of Z for the newly formed element? It will be reduced by 2. So 100 minus 2 is equals to 98. Now we will add these two. 98 plus 2 is equals to 100, and definitely this value will be equal to the value on the left side. Another example, let's suppose if we consider X 196 and Z 98, then if it has emitted alpha particles, then this was equals to 4. So 196, what we will do? We will subtract 4 because value of A will be reduced by 4. So 196 minus 4 is equals to 192. And for value of Z, what was the value of Z for alpha? 2. So 98 minus 2 is equals to 96. So again, if we are going to add up these over here, so I will write it with red so that thing will be clear. So now 96 plus 2 is equals to 98, and while 4 plus 192 is equals to 196. So in this way we can construct equations for alpha decay. So now for alpha decay, the point is clear that whenever an element emits alpha particle, the newly formed element having value of A lesser than 4 by the actual value and having value of Z lesser than 2 by the actual value. Now we will consider the concept of beta decay. Now from this equation you can see clearly that for beta decay, whenever an element emits a beta particle, value of A remains as it is. Suppose if the value of A was A, then after emission of beta particle, a newly formed element also having the same value as the original value contained by the element X. And what happens to the value of Z? Whenever a radioactive element emits a beta particle, then value of Z for newly element will be increased by 1. Will be increased by 1. Now if we will add over here the values of nucleons on right side, then A plus 0 is equals to A, and value of Z minus 1 plus Z plus 1 is equals to Z, which will be equal to the value of Z on left side. Since beta particles are similar to electrons, so we can write E in place of beta as well. Now we will consider the examples of beta decay. X beta plus Y okay ji. Let's suppose the value of A is 200, it was 0. Then what will be the value of A in new element? According to the rules, whenever a radioactive element emits beta particle, the value of A, that is nucleon number or atomic mass number, remains same, remains as it is. So what was the original value? 200. So the value will be 200 over here. And what was the value of Z? Suppose it's 100. For beta we will write minus 1 over here. Now what will be the value of Z? What will be the value of Z for this element? It will be increased by 1. Increased mean that is we have to add 1 in the original value of Z. Original value of Z was 100. So 100 plus 1 is equals to 101. Now look over here. 101 minus 1 is equals to 100, and which was equal to the value of Z on left side, and while 200 plus 0 is equals to 200, and which will be equal to the value of nucleon number on left side as well. In place of beta symbol we can write electron over here, 0 minus 1, and let's suppose another example. The value of X is equals to 200 and the value of Z is equals to 101. Sorry, the value of A is equals to 200 and the value of Z is equals to 101. Now we will apply the concept over here that whenever a radioactive element emits a beta particle, what happens? Value of A remains as it is. So it's mean original value of A was 200, then it will remains 200 over here, and value of A was increased by 1. So 101 and 102. Now add up these two values. 102 minus 1 is equals to 101, which is value given on the left side, and for 200 plus 0 this will be equals to 200. So in this way we can construct equations for beta decay. Again I am going to repeat for alpha decay. Whenever an element emits alpha particles in newly formed element, value of A is reduced by 4, value of Z is reduced by 2. While during the emission of beta particles in newly formed element, value of A remains as it is, while value of Z is increased by 1. Now we will consider third sort of emission of radiation, that is alpha decay. Here original value was A for nucleon number, and Z for protons number. Obviously the symbol of gamma is 0 and 0, and now you can see in previous sort of emission of radiations, X was converted into Y. X was converted into Y. That is, a newly formed element will be there. But in case of gamma waves or radiations emission, there is no formation of newly formed element. Rather, steric means emission of high frequency electromagnetic waves. What does steric means? That there is an emission of high frequency electromagnetic waves. Now we will consider one example from this sort of emission of radiation. X, gamma, Y. For gamma it is 0. Let's suppose it was 200, and obviously the value, it will remain X as it is. So the value will be here 200 as it is, and the value of A, suppose it was 100, so this was 0 and this will be equals to 0. So in this way we have constructed the equations for alpha decay, beta decay and gamma decay. In alpha decay, value of A is reduced by 4 and value of Z is reduced by 2. In beta decay, value of A remains as it is while value of Z is increased by 1, while in gamma decay, value of A remains as it is and value of Z also remains as it is. Now we will consider the examples from past paper for alpha decay, beta decay and gamma decay.